that also features Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes, with Cristiano Ronaldo leading the line and Diego Jota and Rafa Silva either side of him. For the Republic of Ireland, it looks like a 3-5-2 with Gavin Bazzano in goal, a back three of Shane Duffy, Dara O'Shea and John Egan. Seamus Coleman and Matt Doherty will play wide, with Jeff Hendrick, Josh Cullen and Jamie McGrath in the middle of the park, with Adam Ider and Aaron Connolly up front. Kick-off 7:45. The focus is likely to be on Cristiano Ronaldo at 7:45 as Portugal host the Republic of Ireland in World Cup qualifying at Group A. Ronaldo starts, earning his 180th cap in the process to tie Sergio Ramos as the most capped European men's international, and can also surpass Iran's Ali Daya as the record scorer for international goals. Ronaldo captains an excellent-looking Portuguese team that features Liverpool forward Diogo Jota, his new Manchester United club teammate Bruno Fernandes, and the Manchester City trio of João Cancelo, Ruben Dias and Bernardo Silva. For the Republic, well, they're yet to get a point in qualifying and have lost Southampton striker Shane Long due to illness in the build-up. St Mirren midfielder Jamie McGrath is handling his first start, while Aaron Connolly returns to the side to partner Adam Ider in attack, with Troy Parrott having to settle for a spot on the bench. Gavin Bazzano is retained in the Irish goal, behind the back three of Shane Duffy, John Egan and Dara O'Shea. The teams in full and Portugal line up 4-3-3 with Rui Patricio in goal, a back four of João Cancelo, Pepe, Ruben Dias and Rafael Guerreiro. João Polina holds a midfield that also features Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes, with Cristiano Ronaldo leading the line and Diego Jota and Rafa Silva either side of him. For the Republic of Ireland, it looks like a 3-5-2 with Gavin Bazzano in goal, a back three of Shane Duffy, Dara O'Shea and John Egan. Seamus Coleman and Matt Doherty will play wide, with Jeff Hendrick, Josh Cullen and Jamie McGrath in the middle of the park, with Adam Ider and Aaron Connolly up front. Kick-off 7:45. The focus is likely to be on Cristiano Ronaldo at 7:45 as Portugal host the Republic of Ireland in World Cup qualifying at Group A. Ronaldo starts, earning his 180th cap in the process to tie Sergio Ramos as the most capped European men's international, and can also surpass Iran's Ali Daya as the record scorer for international goals. Ronaldo captains an excellent-looking Portuguese team that features Liverpool forward Diogo Jota, his new Manchester United club teammate Bruno Fernandes, and the Manchester City trio of João Cancelo, Ruben Dias and Bernardo Silva. For the Republic, well, they're yet to get a point in qualifying and have lost Southampton striker Shane Long due to illness in the build-up. St Mirren midfielder Jamie McGrath is handling his first start, while Aaron Connolly returns to the side to partner Adam Ider in attack, with Troy Parrott having to settle for a spot on the bench. Gavin Bazzano is retained in the Irish goal, behind the back three of Shane Duffy, John Egan and Dara O'Shea. The teams in full and Portugal line up 4-3-3 with Rui Patricio in goal, a back four of João Cancelo, Pepe, Ruben Dias and Rafael Guerreiro. João Polina holds a midfield that also features Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes, with Cristiano Ronaldo leading the line and Diego Jota and Rafa Silva either side of him. For the Republic of Ireland, it looks like a 3-5-2 with Gavin Bazzano in goal, a back three of Shane Duffy, Dara O'Shea and John Egan. Seamus Coleman and Matt Doherty will play wide, with Jeff Hendrick, Josh Cullen and Jamie McGrath in the middle of the park, with Adam Ider and Aaron Connolly up front. Kick-off 7:45. The focus is likely to be on Cristiano Ronaldo at 7:45 as Portugal host the Republic of Ireland in World Cup qualifying at Group A. Ronaldo starts, earning his 180th cap. I believe that just about there. Then a very warm welcome along to Independent Off Tube Studio. Back now to Fernandez. Reverse ball to Guerrero, who wasn't picked up by Connolly, but Connolly does well. Does he foul his man? No play on according to our Slovenian referee, Matej Jog. But Connolly's ball forward is to no one, really, because he and Adam Ida are back defending that corner kick. And you imagine that Portugal will set the tone for the play here. And they'll have plenty of possession. All the red shirts, outfield ones at least, are in Republic of Ireland territory at the moment. All white tonight for the Republic. As I say, it's a 3-5-2. Looks like Jamie McGrath will push on out of the midfielders, maybe to the right of the attack, Connolly on the left. But Portugal again coming forward. It's Ronaldo into Rafa Silva. Wasn't the best ball back to the Benfica man, though. And Matt Doherty comes away. A rare start for him. And Bernardo Silva, that's a silly, silly tackle there by the 28-year-old. Has been linked with a move away, of course, in recent weeks. Oh, that was a bad challenge, that, by Bernardo. The foot was raised, and he certainly made contact with his studs with the shin of Doherty. He had no intention of playing the ball, and you do wonder if later on in the game, the Slovenian official may have thought more of that as Egan plays it out from the back. But Bazanu, the man on loan from Manchester City at Portsmouth this season, in his 5th cap this evening, the goalkeeper, still just 19 years old. Learning the game, but not a bad experience, is it, playing against a really talented Portuguese side. Went out to Belgium in the last 16 in their defence of the Euros in the summer. As Dara O'Shea, long throw by him. Can't find a teammate. The seconds are Portuguese ones, and Rafa Silva will go back to Pepe. Now Cancelo's tucking in, as he often does for Manchester City. Silva then looks to go down the line. It's deflected off the instep of Doherty to Bernardo Silva. He'll switch the play. Cristiano Ronaldo wants to take over, dropping very deeply. Portuguese captain on his 180th cap this evening, equaling Sergio Ramos's record for European men's player. As Connolly darts down the left-hand side, his touch gets away from him, though, and the ball just wanders out for a throw down by the right back, by the corner flag in the right back position for Portugal. Game being played in Faro, incidentally. It's a limited crowd, well spaced out. As Pepe clears his lines, picked up nicely by John Egan. Lovely Cruyff turn by Doherty to get away from Rafa Silva. He comes inside, plays it inside towards Adam Ida. Bruno Fernandes getting back there, hooking the ball back towards his goalkeeper, neither Ida nor Connolly anticipating, though. And Rui Patricio, all in black, short sleeves for the goalkeeper, red gloves and red boots. Now it's time to look up and maybe pick out a pass. He goes long over the top of Ronaldo, over the top of John Egan as well. Egan quite happy just to let the ball wander out for a throw. Seeing our first shots of Fernando Santos, the Portuguese manager, taking over in 2014, of course, guiding the team to the Euros win in 2016. Very popular figure in Portugal, which is, I wouldn't say somewhat of a surprise. He tends to play what you'd probably describe as tournament winning football, doesn't he? He's happy to defend from the back, despite having so many attacking stars, but you can't say he's held back with his formation this evening. Palina, the holding midfielder, but other than that, all players who look to go forward. Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes, the other central midfield players, Diogo Jota on the left, Rafa Silva on the right, and of course, Cristiano Ronaldo down the middle. I think that front line will rotate at times as Bazanu does nicely, gets in ahead of Jota and actually picks out a man with Seamus Coleman, floating the ball towards Connolly on the right-hand side, chested down coolly by Cancelo. Palina picks up the seconds. There's a moment of hesitation in the Portuguese backline, but things got sorted out between Pepe and Diaz. Pepe, 38. You got to imagine he's got his eye on a place to the World Cup in Qatar. Or maybe calling it today, the Porto man. Wonderful career. As Bruno Fernandes now turns out. He's got Bernardo with him. Plenty of action elsewhere, incidentally. The other game available on this service is Scotland's match. They're away in Denmark. Still goalless in that game. Here we go, game in this Group A has actually had a goal. Luxembourg have gone 1-0 up at home to Azerbaijan as Cancelo into Rafa Silva. Now Bernardo Silva, right edge of the box. Portugal going left to right as we look at his independent off-tube studio commentary. Goalless with 8.5 minutes on the clock. Bruno Fernandes will roll it back to Pepe. All of those Portuguese red shirts in the island half. Ruben Diaz goes for a spectacular ball towards his Manchester City teammate, João Cancelo. However, too strong. Skids out for a goal kick. And showing good discipline in defence. That goal for Luxembourg, the only one so far in the 7:45 kickoffs. It's finished between Kazakhstan and Ukraine 2-2. Incidentally, Calvez Pinto, the goal scorer for Luxembourg, as Ireland tried to play out from the back. Is that a penalty kick? Yes, it is, according to the Slovenian referee. Jeff Hendrick with the foul on Bruno Fernandes. Bazanu tried to take a short goal kick. Ireland, the absolute architects of their own downfall. Silly play. Turkey have gone 1-0 up home to Montenegro. Jeff Hendrick is with a foul. Fernandes has got in front of him. Doherty's pleading the case, but, well, they're going to check it, says the official. It's a yellow card as things stand. Well, we're going through this familiar thing now where the referee's saying to the players, you can't hear what's being told to him because they're talking to him. He says, we're checking it, and it's a foul, according to the official. Seeing it again. Fernandes gets in front. I don't know. Does Jeff Hendrick get a touch on that? Just seeing it again. I think maybe he plays it onto the foot of Fernandes. There's a bit of a melee now. But, of course, this could be the opportunity for Cristiano Ronaldo to get the record, score the record goal, surpass Ali Dyer. There's a referee going to his pocket again. There's lots of pushing and shoving. I don't know what the issue was. The referee will just call over Seamus Coleman and Cristiano Ronaldo, the respective captains, just to try and calm things down, I think. Coleman's trying to make his point. Ronaldo seems quite calm about the situation. He's got a penalty coming his way, potentially to make or create the new record. Ronaldo's putting the ball down. Dara O'Shea rolls it off. Dara O'Shea. No. Dara O'Shea rolls it off the spot. Ronaldo gives him a bit of a slap on the arm and he goes down clutching his face. I think they may even be checking this, but I can't imagine there be any more. Still to see this penalty kick. Ronaldo has put the ball on the spot. Israel have gone 1-0 up away in the Faroe Islands. The referee is coming over to check something now on the monitor on the sideline. He's checking something. He's checking whether Jeff Hendrick got the ball before Bruno Fernandes. All right, it's tough to say. I thought he does it's one of those from one angle he does. Hendrick sliding back towards his own goal. Fernandes is going forward. The referee's checking it. The officials, the assistant referees, trying to tell the players to go away and not try and just let him concentrate on what he needs to concentrate on. The way the ball moves away from Fernandes suggests that maybe the ball ricocheted off his boot via Jeff Hendrick. Well, it's all up in the air. 6th or 7th replay we're seeing now. Still goalless if you join us. Cristiano Ronaldo ready to take a penalty for Portugal, but are they going to have the opportunity to take it? It was a foul by Jeff Hendrick on Bruno Fernandes, but the question is, was it a foul by Jeff Hendrick on Bruno Fernandes? That's what they're checking at the moment. The Slovenian referees looking at the monitor. They've probably had about 3 minutes since the original decision, because there was a lot of pushing and shoving and talking to each other in the Irish box. The incident came about because Ireland tried to play the way out from a goal kick and gave the possession away. Still, we're seeing another replay of it. Maybe Jeff Hendry gets a toe to the ball as it comes off the right with his right boot onto the right boot of Bruno Fernandes. The referee's seen it. He's João Cancelo's trying to ask him what the decision is. He's blown his whistle, waiting for the gesture from the official. And it is a penalty kick. As this is maybe a symbolic moment, isn't it? Of course, Cristiano Ronaldo takes all the penalties for Portugal. Bruno Fernandes takes them all for Manchester United. He just passed the ball to Ronaldo. Will that be the case now they're going to be playing together at Old Trafford? Ronaldo stands straight behind the ball. Gavin Bazanu, the 19-year-old goalkeeper, tall figure in turquoise this evening, stands over them, works his way back to his line. Been an issue with the usual instructions not to move by the referee. A couple of deep breaths from Ronaldo. Will this be history? He waits. Deep breaths. Bazanu waits. Still Ronaldo stands over the ball. Steps to his left-hand side. Stuttering run, strikes it. Saved by the goalkeeper. Dive into his right-hand side. A brilliant save by the teenager. Much to the dismay of Cristiano Ronaldo. He just cannot look. Great save by Bazanu. Diving to his right-hand side. See it again. It was that stuttering run-up. He strikes it well, Ronaldo, but that old cliche. It's a good height for the goalkeeper. Diving to his right-hand side. He goes early. Guesses right as well. And it remains 0-0. Ronaldo missing that spot kick. Right smile on his face. Quarter an hour gone. What a moment for the Manchester City goalkeeper on loan at Portsmouth. Seamus Coleman still remonstrating with the referee. We're still to have the resulting throw-in. I don't know what Coleman's saying to the ref. But we are eventually going to play on. I'm not sure if they were checking he was on his line. Or, anyway, it is play on after all that. Bit of confusion as Fernandes loses out to Coleman. Right deep in the right back area for the Republic. The Everton man clips it clear. Paulinho wins it to Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo gives the ball up, but gets it back from Paulinho. Thought about a shot from a difficult angle. Well played by John Egan. Stands up to the Manchester United man. Oh, and it's all getting a bit tasty out there. Paulinho's left one in on Aaron Connolly. There are a few tackles flying in. You wonder if a few heated words were exchanged in that melee. To be fair to Paulinho, he won the ball quite clearly. Connolly wanted to go past him, and Paulinho has tackled it, stretching out his left leg. Sporting Lisbon man linked with Tottenham in recent weeks. As Connolly scampers down the left-hand side. Got Pepe for company. Now back to Matt Doherty. Josh Cullen, Anderlecht man, former West Ham, works into Jeff Hendrick. This is the best position we've seen Republic work themselves into. And it's given away by O'Shea. And Paulinho now will try and bring it out for Portugal. Pepe strokes it to Cancelo. Opens his body up. Stephen Kenny in a polo shirt this evening. Urging his team not to sit too deep as Bernardo Silva works it to Manchester City teammate Ruben Diaz. Now along the line to Rafael Guerreiro, the 27-year-old Dortmund man. Now Diaz and Portugal trying to settle into their rhythm. Denmark have 2 quick-fire goals, 2-0 up against Scotland, 40 minutes and 15 minutes. Daniel Vass and Joachim Meiler, the goal scorers for the Danes in Copenhagen. Bit of a tangle between Rafa Silva and I think John Egan. There are a few little bits and pieces out there as Guerrero comes forward, chips it looking for Ronaldo. Maybe should have gone for a goal himself from distance. It was unselfish. And now that's a nice ball by Josh Cullen to Aaron Connolly. He'll run it at Pepe, running inside from the left-hand side, goes down way too easily. Paulino was the man coming back. The ball rolls out for a goal kick. Connolly decides not to question the referee's decision there. Seeing it again. Yeah, he lost his footing just as Paulino was coming in. He was waiting for the contact there, the Brighton man. But nothing coming as Pepe receives it from the goal kick. If you are just joining us rather, Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record of goals. Missed the penalty, saved by Gavin Bazzano, diving to his right-hand side. It's a good save as well by the teenage Irish goalkeeper. Portugal have enjoyed the majority of the possession. There as Bernardo now comes forward and finds Cancelo. He looks up, then rolls it down the line, looking for Rafa Silva. Silva tackles that Doherty from behind. Needlessly, I would suggest. And yes, it will be a free kick to the Republic. Yeah, Doherty was going nowhere then. And Rafa Silva, almost like he couldn't help himself. Still 1-0 to Luxembourg against Azerbaijan in the other game ongoing in this group. Incidentally, the Republic play Azerbaijan, available on this service on Saturday. And then they return to Serbia on Tuesday. Portugal have to wait till Tuesday for their next game. They're at home, or away rather, to Azerbaijan in Baku. As Rui Patricio, a relative spectator so far, bowls it out to Rafael Guerrero. But Jota misread the ball. And McGrath will pick it up for the Republic. Now Cullen in the middle of the park. Nearly come on leaps and bounds. It's moving to Belgium to play for Anderlecht. Of course, under Vincent Kompany. What was thought of him at West Ham? A couple of good seasons on loan at Bradford City. Was also at Charlton as well, Cullen. Now full international, and he seems to be enjoying his club football in Belgium, as Adam Iron does well to get up ahead of Pepe. Now finds Cancelo. Inside ball to Bernardo. He's playing the right of the midfield trio. If Cancelo works back inside, Bernardo will have acres of space, and yes, he does. He goes back to Paulino. Norway have gone 1-0 up at home to the Netherlands in their qualifying game. A goal from a corner kick. As Bernardo looks to do Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva looked to play around the corner. Looked like a handball by John Egan. Seconds picked up though by Bernardo Silva. We're surprised to know it's Erling Haaland with the goal for Norway. Still goalless in our game. Ruben Diaz. All of the outfield players within 40 yards of the Irish goal. Going left to right in the first half. Portugal as they attack. Dinked over the top by Ruben Diaz. O'Shea can't quite beat the ball to the touchline. It will be a throw to Portugal. Level with the penalty spot on the left-hand side. Ronaldo wants to get on with it quickly. Having missed that penalty, I'd rather seen it saved. Now, Jota gets into the box. Wants to go on his own. Fouls John Egan, does he? As he tries to challenge for the ball. Egan goes down. Jota's not sure about that one. See it again. Overruns it a bit, I think, Jota. Egan clears and, he just catch him on the right boot. Ronaldo thought he should have passed it to him, I think, looking by his facial expression. And a free kick to Ireland. Bazzano, the goalkeeper, must be on cloud 9 after saving that penalty from Ronaldo. He goes long, high hanging clearance over the head of Aaron Connolly. Cancelo will coolly play it back to Pepe, but maybe Pepe was too cool. His attempted pass back to the Manchester City man, straight at Aaron Connolly. Connolly can't make anything of it. And Portugal almost made a mess for themselves. It will be a throw to the Republic, deep in Portugal's half. Doherty on the left-hand side this evening goes down the line and tries to cut in. blocked off by Paulina and Cancelo. And another throw to Ireland, to Josh Cullen. Controls nicely with the studs. Gives it back to Doherty. Works his way down the left-hand side. Still going, but Cancelo tackles him. And he'll clear thanks to Rafa Silva's ball back. But it's Ireland again picking up the pieces. Dara O'Shea. Wide ball towards Seamus Coleman. The touch just got away from him, but will it be a corner kick? It was deflected off Guerrero. Well done, Rui Patricio, all in black this evening. Keeps it in and launches the counter-attack. Pepe rolling back the ears. Rolls the ball down the right-hand side to Rafa Silva. Silva's got John Egan for company. He's isolated here. And the ball out for a throw, an Ireland ball as well. Well played by John Egan and Matt Doherty there. Silva, as I mentioned, is a bit isolated there. It's a nice ball down the line by Pepe, but gave his teammate a bit to do, I would suggest. There's Duffy, inside ball back to Jeff Hendrick. He sweeps it forward to Adam Ida. That's good control by the Norwich man. And Dara O'Shea. Chipped ball's a good one to Coleman. Looks to go down the line against Pepe. Crosses it in. Pepe gets the last touch. Corner kick. Jamie McGrath to take it. And this is a good opportunity for Ireland. Egan will come up. Duffy too. He's had a great start to the season with Brighton. And O'Shea will also fancy this. Really good play by Seamus Coleman. Nice bit of skill to get on the outside of Pepe. The 38-year-old stuck with the 32-year-old, but couldn't quite prevent that corner kick. McGrath will be the man to take it. Outswinger with his right foot. One arm up. Usually means near post, or it did in the old days. That's where the ball goes. Cancelo flicks it on. It came to Duffy, misses his kick. Egan, now Connolly at the back post. Couldn't quite sort his feet out, his effort, and was on the instep and lofted over the crossbar. But there may have been a chance earlier in that for Duffy. Just seemed to lose the flight a bit. It flicked off the head of João Cancelo. And didn't quite come to anything from Ireland. They'll be encouraged by that, though. Still goalless. Ball forward, looking for Christian. The box looks to go. That's where Bernard play. Way down the line. Adam Ides onside. He's got Rafael Guerrero for company. He's got Connolly with him. Doherty backing him up. Finds Connolly. A left-footed strike's not the best. It may find Seamus Coleman at the back post. He crosses it back in. Ruben Diaz heads it up in the air. Aaron Connolly's there. Tries to divert it towards goal. Succeeds in that, but not with any great power. And it's comfortable for Rui Patricio. But there have been times that the Republic, Stephen Kenny has said he wants to play more expression and more aggression, I suppose, going forward. And they have had a couple of chances now. Ronaldo hands on to Diogo Jota. Anyone who thought Portugal were going to have an easy evening, I think have been proved wrong. Could be 1-0 up if they score that penalty, but Ronaldo had it saved. They're coming forward here again, Portugal. Back post had a great save. Bazzano. It was Jota who looked like he was going to nod home out of nowhere. It all happened so fast, you almost missed the save. It was that good. Jota picks up the pieces, rolls it along the 6-yard line and way by Shea Duffy. I'd love to see that save again. Fabulous play by the goalkeeper. Jota's header saved again. Bazzano really proving a thorn in the side of Portugal at the moment. Paulina switches the play left to right towards João Cancelo. Has an aerial duel with Matt Doherty. Doherty wins it. Portugal ball. Right side of their attack. Cancelo takes it. Missed the Euros, of course, through injury. Nelson Semedo, Diogo Dalot rather, played most of the tournament for the Portuguese. As the ball's too strong there for Ronaldo. Tries to control it, but can't do. 2-0 now. Luxembourg lead Azerbaijan. They seem to be a coming force. Of course, they beat Ireland in March. It's Rodriguez who's got the goal. This Vitois these days in France, spent a lot of his time at Dynamo Kiev. As Ireland play out from the back. Give it up. It's Bernardo now. Breaks into the box. Tackle well by Josh Cullen. Now Aaron Connolly will try and get away from Polino, who just bullies him out of the way, barges him out. I thought maybe a touch over vigorously, but not according to the officials. Diogo Jota, is the offside? Chests it down well. Under pressure from Seamus Coleman. Corner kick to Portugal. Shane Duffy's asking the question. And yes, it was offside. I was seeing that header again. Jota, it actually hit the post. It wasn't a save by Bazanu. Off the outside of the post. Maybe just misjudged his run a tiny bit. As we see, Fernando Santos took a tumble after that barge by Polina. Fernando Santos, very sportsmanlike. He actually kept Connolly on his feet, and Santos tripped over the medical bag that was behind him. I think he's going to be okay there, the Portuguese coach. The 66-year-old, as I said, been in charge since 2014. Half an hour played, still Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 0 in World Cup qualifying Group A. It's independent off-tube studio commentary. And, Ireland not disgraced themselves yet, you have to say. 2 more games on this service tomorrow evening. England against Hungary at 7:45, the same time as Northern Ireland play away in Lithuania. Ireland coming forward again. It's Coleman on the right-hand side, steps inside, takes Pepe out the game. Well played, Guerrero coming back and making the interception with the header. Ireland are enjoying themselves going forward. Diogo Jota is challenged by Dara O'Shea. It was a foul by O'Shea, but he looks to have come off the worst. By the goalkeeper. I say maybe it was just a half a step ahead of himself. O'Shea's back on his feet, which is good news, but I'm not entirely sure he's going to be able to continue. Yes, they're making the substitution signal. Yellow card for O'Shea, which was the right decision. It was a poor challenge. So will it be Manning or Omo Bamidele to come on to replace the West Brom man? Play on Ireland with 10 men. As Doherty So 2 Norwich men on the field now for the visitors, as Bernardo Silva will switch the play to Rafael Guerrera. Looks up, thinks about having a dart himself, but instead hands off to Bruno Fernandes, 30 yards out. Switch of plays to Cancelo outside the right foot. Balls are good. But Ronaldo, was he barged off it? I didn't think so by the retreating Josh Cullen. And John Egan clears, but that's actually really good play, isn't it, by Cullen? Working his way back, putting enough pressure on Ronaldo. You have to say, still to really find his way into this game. Looking for the record as the top international goal scorer, of course, shares it on 109 with Ali Dyer, former Iranian forward. Equaling his former Real Madrid teammate Sergio Ramos for the record of international caps for men. As Cancelo inside out, well played. Connolly retreating there, gets the block in. As Diaz just about has enough to get away from Iden. Patricio now hit it long. Ronaldo gets up ahead of Hendrick. It bounces, and second header is John Egan's. It's a bit scrappy in the middle of the park. Fernandes shows 200 to McGrath, and he'll pick it off his toes. Now Ida running the channels. He's got Pepe for company. Holds up really well there, the Norwich man, and plays it back to Coleman. I think it's meant for McGrath, but Coleman was the second ball. Cullen now works it wide to Ida. Right-hand side, low ball in. Headed away by Pepe. Rafael Guerrera has to retreat. Does really well, I was going to say. Lovely skill. Was caught between my adjectives there. Flicked it over the head of Ida and gave it to Pepe. Wasteful, really, as Doherty picks up on the right-hand side. Going away from goal. Cuts it back to Omabami Daly, the substitute. Jeff Hendrick now. Josh Cullen is really composed in the middle of the park so far. He works it wide too. Omabami Daly, 1-2 between himself and Seamus Coleman. McGrath then looks to keep it in. And offside, in fact, against McGrath. And it will be a free kick to the Portuguese. Seeing that Guerrero skill again. He's either coming, just flicks it over both of the heads and runs onto it. Lovely player, isn't he? The Borussia Dortmund man. Always plays left back for Portugal, but gets moved around a bit more for Dortmund. Has played in central midfield as a winger as well. Hendrick now dinks it over the top to Coleman, who's had a really good game on the right hand side. Back in towards Ida. Oh, just over the head of the Norwich man. It would have been a free header, although the offside flag has gone up. Ireland really growing in confidence in this game. And really enjoyable to watch at the moment. Incidentally, Bosnia are 1-0 up away in France. Star-studded French team. Benzema, Griezmann, Mbappe up top for them. Jordan Veretout, the former Aston Villa man as well, playing. However, Edin Dzeko has put the Bosnians ahead. There's Pepe on the edge of his box. Looks long, still goalless if you just join us. Best chance, Cristiano Ronaldo. Penalty save. Great play, Gavin Bazzano. Since then, they have hit the post, Portugal, but I would say Ireland have been the more competent team. Lovely interplay. Comes to Connolly. Oh, no, leaning back and strikes it way over the crossbar. There's Ida's lovely little flick with the instep of his foot, and Connolly, he goes with power there rather than wrap his foot around it. And well away, but we're seeing Ireland have had more attempts than Portugal. 5 to Ireland, 4 for the Portuguese. Just as I was saying, that France are now 1-1 at home to Bosnia. Still 2-0 to Denmark against Scotland, incidentally. As Cancelo comes forward, darts inside on the left-hand side, ball through, looking for Fernandes. Cancelo takes it off Bernardo's feet. Comes to Jota, and it's blocked by Amabani Daly, the new man. Put his body on the line there. They're asking, was it a handball? I'm sure it'll be checked, as we saw VAR is in motion this evening for that penalty. We're seeing it again. I thought he headed it more than it came with his arm. His arm was in an awkward position. And looks like it will be that corner kick. Bruno Fernandes, the man to take it. In swing with his right foot. It's a high delivery. Pepe's at the back post. Doherty wins it. Polina tidies things up at the back stick for the Portuguese as Rafa Silva plays it in between Cancelo and Bernardo. Under a bit of pressure from Josh Cullen as well. Cullen, good pressing. But Portugal come up with it. It's Bernardo Silva. Right channel. He's got Polina just behind him. Now Cancelo. Rafa Silva to Bernardo Silva. Crosses towards the penalty spot. Amabani Daly with a good header away. Now Hendrick will look long. Adam Ida running the channels. Isolated. Ruben Diaz's header, though, only finds Coleman. Coleman, he's got Ida to his right side. Josh Cullen to his left. The ball from Coleman's not a good one to the Norwich man, though. And he goes out for a throw. Portugal want to get on with it quickly. 42 on the clock. Portugal 0, Ireland 0. We'll qualify in Group A. Fernandes into Ronaldo. Ronaldo works his way inside. He's got Rafa Silva to his right. He looked for Bernardo, or Bruno Fernandes rather, but it was too strong. Now Bernardo has it via Polina. Polina now on the edge of the box. Fernandes takes over, dink towards the back post. Well headed away. Seamus Coleman there, the Ireland captain, doing good work at the back post. Forward to Adam Ida. He's got plenty of bodies around him. Wants a free kick, and the judge to have been held back by one of Rafael Guerreiro or Ruben Diaz. We're seeing it again. Maybe he was a bit lucky, I suppose. Guerreiro perhaps had a handful of the Norwich man's shirt there. Good hold-up playing. I wasn't quite sure how this Ireland side would fare this evening when I saw the lineup, but they are playing very, very well, more than holding their own. John Egan now steps inside and rolls it forward towards Aaron Connolly. Cancelo steps in ahead of him, but the seconds come to Matt Doherty. Josh Cullen outside the right foot ball is a good one. Connolly into the box. Will he be able to finish? No, it's a save by combination of Patricio. And was that Polina coming back? Yes, it was. Connolly keeps getting in the positions, but can't find the finishes at the moment. Just try to dink it inside. Ooh, it's a real collision between Polina and Patricio. Patricio seems fine. He looked to have borne the brunt of it, but Polina, maybe just got caught up in Patricio, holding midfield player. Danilo Pereira would be the one you'd think would come on if they did have to make a change. Paris Saint-Germain player. Also got João Moutinho and Ruben Neves on the bench. Have Portugal, should they need to make midfield changes. I'm sure we'll see at least one of them in the second half. Both of them had decent starts to the season with Wolves, but a corner kick then to Ireland. Polina will need to get up and defend this. He's one of the tall men for Portugal alongside Ruben Diaz and Pepe. The Josh Cullen by the looks of it to take it now. Jamie McGrath rather. 18 rather than 6. In towards the near post. 1-0 to Ireland. Ireland have taken the lead. And it's John Egan who's got the goal. A glancing header. Great ball in by Jamie McGrath. And wow, wow, wow. What a story this could be. John Egan has put the Republic of Ireland up away in Portugal. Portugal have looked a bit susceptible from set pieces, and Ireland have punished them. Egan takes the praise. There's a good ball in by St. Mirren's McGrath at the near post. No one tracked the run of Egan. Cancelo was, I think, the man marking that area of the box rather than anything else. Egan knows exactly what he's doing. He's glancing it on. Maybe half a touch from Patricio. Not enough, though. And it's 1-0 to the Republic. Yet to get off the mark in World Cup qualifying Group A. What a result this would be. 5 minutes have been added on at the end of the first half. One of those has been played. Stephen Kenny he's keeping cool, but he must be dancing inside. As Portugal will get the game back. Underway. Wow. Ahead of the break. Comes inside Connolly. Cello's dink ball is easily away. Then he went up high, and it'll be a yellow card, jumping with his arms and catching Polina in the face. His arm was high. Yes, you need to use them. But you can tell how high his arm was raised. The fact that probably giving away 6 inches in height from Polina. No hard feelings from Polina. There's a thumbs up from both of them. But Polina wins it. And Connolly catches him with the point of his elbow. Yellow card for him. Dara O'Shea was the other player to have been booked, but he's had to go off injured. Hopefully he's going to be fine. Looked like an ankle injury. But wow, what a story. Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. Into stoppage time at the end of the first half. Fernandez takes a short free kick to Bernardo. They're working between them and not really going anywhere. Fernandez has lost the ball. Ireland could counter here. Doherty plays it behind Connolly, who does really well to get it. He's got a man way on the right-hand side. It was actually Adam Ida. It would have been offside. Connolly just couldn't quite get it out of his feet. But it's exciting for Ireland the way they're playing. Really giving it a go. Here is Diogo Jota, though. Into the box, goes for a goal. Oh, it spills out Bazzano, and just about, much to his relief, it's squirmed between his legs or squirmed out of his hands. Either way, it almost dribbled into the back of his net. However, just about recovered. It's an awkward effort by Jota. He strikes it well along the ground. It bounces just in front of the goalkeeper. Seeing it again. Ooh. Jota also hitting the post, of course. In what's been an action-packed first half. But 90 seconds or so of additional time still on. That's a long ball by Pepe. Is Jota on side? Cuts inside. Left-footed shot. Oh, just whistles past the post. Bazzano didn't move. I thought he was offside there, Jota. Of course, it would have been checked by VAR, but the technique's brilliant from the Liverpool man. Chests it down. Volleys it, strikes it wide. I think Bazzano may have had it covered if it had been more of a problem. Puts his arm up in that way that goalkeepers do to suggest everything's under control. And he'll clear his lines from the goal kick, looking to Matt Doherty. Wide on the left-hand side. Doherty wins it. Pepe then nods it out for a throw to Ireland, just inside Portuguese territory. And they'll just be looking to wind down the seconds here. They've spent a lot of it camped in their own half, but Ireland have had the better of the chances, I would say. They've certainly been the more direct going forward, and they got that goal through John Egan. McGrath's corner kicking. Doherty to Adam Ida. He's in the corner. Seconds ticking by. Does well to keep it in. Then Doherty comes inside and goes down. Referee not interested in it. Portugal going to try and play from deep, from well within their own area here. Guerrero chips it forward, looking for Jota, but Omabami Daly nods it down. All eyes on the referee who played the 5 added on. As Bazzano gets it, has to take a touch out of his feet. Will strike it long out for a throw. Guerrero back to Ruben Diaz. Diaz brings it forward. Still the referee hasn't blown his whistle. Ball to Jota. The left edge of the box. Clips it back towards Ronaldo. Way by John Egan. Cancelo battles with Aaron Connolly. Goes past Connolly and wide to Bernardo Silva. He'll cut inside on his left foot towards Ronaldo. It's away by Shane Duffy on the penalty spot. Still the referee hasn't blown his whistle. We've almost played 6 minutes rather than the 5 that's been added on. Bernardo now rolls it back towards Bruno Fernandes. It wasn't a great ball by Bernardo. And Seamus Coleman can bring it away for the Republic. Down the line to McGrath. Adamaida holds it up, gives it away. As I say that, the referee just called time. Or has been a pulsating and enthralling first half. At the break, Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record. Saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record. Saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record. Saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record. Saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record. Saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record. Saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record. Saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record. Saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record. Saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record, saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record, saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record, saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record, saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record, saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record, saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record, saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record, saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record, saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chances. Diogo Jota hit the post with a header, while the biggest one of all was a penalty kick. Cristiano Ronaldo looking for the international record, saw his effort well saved by Gavin Bazzano. At the break, Portugal 0, Republic of Ireland 1. Half time, it's Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan putting the Republic ahead on the stroke of half time with a header from a Jamie McGrath corner kick. The Republic have been good value as well. They look really good going forward, but Portugal have had their chance. Worked it back to Bernardo Silva. Silva turns inside. Still going Silva into the box. Right footed shot is blocked again. This time Adam Ida out for a corner kick. Silva, you can see his reaction. He thought he scored. Dropped the shoulder. Took 2 or 3 out of the game. Strikes it well with his right foot. And Coleman actually ahead of Adam Ida makes the block. Still 1-0 to the Republic of Ireland. Nuno Mendes wants to take this corner quickly. John Egan marks Cristiano Ronaldo. James McLean will come on for the Republic. McLean winning his 83rd cap. Of Wigan again now, return to the Latics over the summit. Ball into the box from that corner kick away by Josh Cullen at the near post. Delivery needs to be better, you feel, to give Pepe and Ruben Diaz something to attack for Portugal. Again, pretty much a carbon copy. I do wonder if we've just seen a replay there. João Mario's ball in and Josh Cullen heads it away. 18 minutes left of the 90. We'll have some additional time. Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. John Egan's header in the first half. Again, Nuno Mendes doesn't beat the first man. Poor ball is cleared away to Bernardo Silva. We'll run forward back to Nuno now. Ball towards the near post is brave by John Egan, who gets his head in. Maybe he's caught by Polina. There's a diving header by Egan. Polina was trying to run onto it. No malice in it from the Sporting Lisbon man. But Egan looks like he's going to be okay. Thumbs up to the referee. It remains Portugal trading 1-0. It could have been oh so different, you feel, had that penalty gone in from Cristiano Ronaldo. And João Matinho now comes on. Polina replaced the Wolves man. Trying to urge a bit more tempo, you feel, from his colleagues. Matinho, still a regular at club level. 34-year-old vice-captain for the Seleção. Pepe, the third captain, of course. Ronaldo, the man who wears the armband. Nuno Mendes is looking for an option. Has to go back to Ruben Diaz. Pepe now steps onto the ball. He's got a man wide. That's Cancelo. Switch of play by Pepe. Finds Ronaldo. The chest control's just off, though. Rolls across his body, but there's enough pace to get back in there. Whips a decent ball in. The heads go up. It's Jota. It comes to Bernardo Silva. Can he equalise? No! Leaning back and over the crossbar. Was it another heroic block? Bernardo times 2 now. I think it was Shane Duffy, was it? Or Omabami Daly. The camera focuses on them both. Bernardo, 6 yards out. No, he disguised it. Leaning back. And, well, a player of his quality, head in hands, he can't believe it. A player of his quality, I think if he gave him another 99 of those, he'd probably score them all. But on the one time it mattered, couldn't find the target. Coach Santos almost looks resigned at the moment. He never looks overly optimistic, does he? But he's sat in the dugout, deep in conversation with one of his assistants. Just shrugged his shoulders after that chance went. Seamus Coleman now to the excellent Adam Ida. Will he get a chance at Norwich? Seems to be behind Josh Sargent as well as Timu Puki in the pecking order at Cararobi. Daniel Farke will be mightily impressed by what he's seen by the striker. You feel this evening. McLean and Cullen look to link up. Doesn't come off though. Throw-in taken quickly by Portugal, but it was, I think, an island ball, much to the frustration of the Portuguese fans. Doherty into Ida. Doherty will now chase down the left-hand side. Tries to win a free kick. Referee not interested. Did go down a touch dramatically. Seems to have shaken off the knock he picked up earlier as well as Nuno. Inside ball to Bernardo. João Mario had to intercept there. It wasn't a great ball by the youngster. Mario now to Cristiano Ronaldo on the right-hand side in towards Jota. Poor ball. Jota can't quite get there. Eventually just squirm its way to Ronaldo. Inside ball by him, and Jeff Hendrick has to hammer it clear, and the last touch came off a Portugal player. So it will be an Ireland throw. 14 minutes left of the 90. Portugal 0. The Republic of Ireland 1. Cristiano Ronaldo having a penalty save early in the game. John Egan nodding the only goal just before half-time. As McLean and a couple of others battle for it. They don't need to, though. João Mario's touches a loose one. Goes out for a throw. Matt Doherty to take it. Finds McLean. He finds Ida. Ida trying to skip past Pepe. Does well, the Norwich man. McLean, the ball, though, had actually gone out. Probably good for James McLean because he was isolated then, up on his own. There, the Wigan player. Mario, helped on by Matinho, wide to Nuno Mendes. The teenager comes forward, finds Cristiano Ronaldo, the 19-year-old to 36-year-old. Two players at the end of their careers. I probably wouldn't say that to Cristiano Ronaldo. He signed a 2-year deal with an option for a third at Manchester United. Jota's ball towards the back post, and Ronaldo, too strong though, and it goes for a goal kick. Bit of a discussion between Ronaldo and Seamus Coleman, the Portugal captain, and the Ireland captain. Portugal captain suggesting maybe he was caught in the face there. There's a disagreement, I think it's fair to say, between the two of them. Seamus Coleman's not interested. And Ronaldo told to get on with the game. 12 minutes left. Portugal 0. Ireland, the Republic of 1. Denmark still leading Scotland at 2-0. A reminder, 2 more games on this service tomorrow evening. England against Hungary and Lithuania, Northern Ireland, both at 7:45. Andre Silva turns 40 yards out. Got options either side of him. Has to hold it up. Goes back to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo's tried everything and done everything but score this evening, you feel. João Mario's got Nuno Mendes wide to his left-hand side. Goes back to João Matinho, 2 veterans of that Euro 2016 winning side. Matinho. Now, João Mario. Back to Matinho. Matinho just slides it down the line, giving Cancelo quite a lot to do. It's a deep ball to Nuno Mendes. He plays it across back to Cancelo. I don't think it was deliberate, you have to say that. But, Cancelo was actually offside in amongst all of that. And, the chance goes a-begging. Which is the frustration of Fernando Santos. Stephen Kenny deep in conversation. What changes could he make? James McLean's already come on. The second alteration made by Ireland with Andrew Omobamidele replacing Dara O'Shea in the first half. O'Shea going off injured, the West Brom man. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Did walk off, which is always a good sign, but did receive some treatment on a right ankle problem. As Nuno Mendes finds Ronaldo. Ronaldo throws his arms up in the air in frustration. Obviously got the call and chose not to heed it. He cuts his out his right foot. Hendrick's going to match him stride for stride, and Ronaldo eventually has to go to João Matinho. Rolls the ball out of his feet. The cross is blocked by Matt Doherty. Balls into the box have not been good by Portugal so far this evening. As Bernardo Silva, he's got Matinho wide on the right-hand side. Bernardo dinks it towards the back post. Nuno Mendes making a run. The ball just skids up ahead of him. And he can't reach it. And, again, the seconds tick by for Portugal. Still trailing 1-0. I mentioned they have to wait to Tuesday for their next game. Head to Baku to play Azerbaijan. It's Azerbaijan first up on Saturday for the Republic, for Serbia on Tuesday. Both games at home. Adam Ida controls brilliantly ahead of Pepe. Driving to the right-hand side. Did well not to become isolated and roll it back to Seamus Coleman. He'll get it back as well off Coleman. Inside now to McGrath, the man who got the assist for the goal. He works it back to Coleman. Coleman's got McGrath inside him. Happy to go backwards though. Inside ball to Adam Ida. Ida almost got away from Matinho looking for Jeff Hendrick. Portugal come away with it. Jota and Cancelo. Cancelo just clips it up into the air to Bernardo Silva. Lovely control by Bernardo. Chests it down to João Mario, but Omar Daly reads it ever so well, marking Cristiano Ronaldo in the second half pretty much as Ronaldo works it to Bernardo. Omar Daly again just stands up to his man. João Mario looking for options. One of them is João Moutinho. He'll open the play to Pepe, all the outfield players in the island half. Into the final 9 minutes, Portugal 0, the Republic of Ireland 1. It's Independent Off-Tube Studio commentary. And there's a bit of a mix-up between Bernardo and Nuno. Ball goes in, though, looking for Silva just ahead of him, away by Duffy. Silva with the overhead kick. Oh, no. At 1-0 down, I think you need to be a bit more clinical and a bit more sensible, maybe, than the Leipzig man was there. Went for the overhead kick, and it was well wide. It's another change. Cancelo's gone off, and Gonzalo Guedes has come on. Valencia man, 24th cap for the 24-year-old. How are they going to line up now? Portugal. Guedes will, assume, play an attacking role as Nuno Mendes tries to volley one clear, miscontrols it, picks up the seconds, but only gives it to Adamaida. Now Jeff Hendry's got James McLean with him. McLean will want it on his left foot. Pepe just about gets the tackle in, and Moutinho will bring it away. I think Guedes may even be playing as a right back in these final few moments. Helps it on to Cristiano Ronaldo. Jota and Silva in the box. Ronaldo goes for it himself. Wrong idea, though. And he puts his hand up in apology to everyone of who's involved with Portugal there. Cut inside on his left foot. Drove it well over the bar. Cancelo walking past the goal with his head down. And, frustration at the moment for Portugal. Fernando Santos can't quite believe it. It's easy to say, but you have to think it could have been so different had Cristiano Ronaldo converted that early penalty. A good save it was by Gavin Bazzano, diving to his right-hand side. The history was there for Ronaldo this evening, matching Sergio Ramos' record for European players as far as international caps go in the men's game, that is. 180 tonight, looking to beat Ali Daya, or surpass Ali Daya, having matched him against France at the Euros on 109 international goals. However, saved by Bazzano. You have to say, in the second half, although Portugal have been well on top, has barely been tested, the teenage goalkeeper. This is a rare Ireland break. Ball in towards the box. Shane Duffy's there. And I think there's a foul by Duffy on Pepe. And Patricio gets on with it quickly. Wide to Nuno Mendes. Strides forward. Tall, elegant player. Inside to João Mario. Mario, like Moutinho, lower centre of gravity. Both technical players who want to guide the team around the field. Both part of the Euro 2016 winning side as well. Moutinho into Jota, another technical player. Now Mendes strokes the ball inside to João Mario. Mario in his green boots finds Ronaldo, but John Egan has been excellent this evening, and he holds him up and chips it wide, looking for Adamaida. Has he kept it in? I'm not quite sure he did. No, the ball quickly given to Ruben Diaz by one of the ball boys. He gets on with it quickly, and it to Pepe. Now João Mario. Again, that low centre of gravity. Works across field. Now Nuno Mendes with a cross that makes him put his own head in his hands. It was one of those, and maybe a bobble ahead of him as he just struck the ball. But it was off the side of the boot. Ronaldo urges the fans in Faro to get behind his side. Still the restrictions in place, but a decent turnout for the Seleção. So they're going to be send the home support disappointed, though. As I mentioned, unbeaten at the Estadio Algarve in 10 games since it was opened in 2004. I'm right in saying that England played the first game there, 1-1 draw ahead of Euro 2004. Ledley King being excellent that evening. That's how old I am. As Cristiano Ronaldo finds Bernardo Silva. He's got João Mario back. Mario looks up, whips a ball in. It's on on Daly's head. The Irish defence, Stephen Kenny takes a lot of credit here because they've been so well drilled. They always seem to be in the right position. Ruben Diaz chips the ball in. Ronaldo looked like he was being held by Matt Doherty. I don't think he was going to get it, though. Silly play as much as anything by Doherty, but they'll live to fight another day. 4 minutes left now. Portugal 0, Ireland 1. Goal kick. Bazanu. Napoli takes a few seconds away. Fernando Santos prowling around the technical area. Not much more he can do now. Stephen Kenny asking who's going to be next as far as the changes go. All 5 changes have been made for Portugal. 3 left, though, for the Republic, as Diogo Jota picks the pocket of Seamus Coleman. João Mario strides forward. Bernardo, good ball on to Gonzalo Guedes. Unfamiliar right back position for him. He rolls it back to Mario on the edge of the box. Can't get it out of his feet. Still going. Mario drives it on Babideli. Another great block. Matinho now edge the area. Block. Was it handball? It's to Ronaldo. Can he get the goal? Bazanu. The offside flag has gone up. I think, in fact, yes, it's going to be a free kick because Ronaldo was offside, but the ball, when Matinho played that was, but the ball hit the hand of an Ireland player. Matinho looks like he's going to want to take this as well. No, he hands it to Cristiano Ronaldo, the skipper. The referee tells everyone to play to the whistle. We're seeing it again. It was struck by Matinho. Yeah, clearly hits the hand of Josh Cullen. Ronaldo was offside from the first phase, though. So good call by the officials. Bazanu lines up his wall. They're going to have a man behind it. Josh Cullen's giving that job. Looks like it's going to be a 5-man wall. It's a tall wall as well. Hendrick, Duffy, McLean in there. Amongst others. Omar Daly and Adam Ida, the other men. Ronaldo, familiar stance. Feet shoulder width apart. Square onto the ball. Steps up. Decent effort. Saved by Bazanu. Diving to his right-hand side. On target from Ronaldo. But well saved by the goalkeeper. Diving to his right-hand side. Jota plays to João Mario. Back to Matinho. Cullen on the edge of the box. He heads it away. Nuno picks up the pieces and works it wide to Bernardo Silva. Arguably Portugal's best player in this game. Gonzalo Guedes now on the right-hand side. Under pressure from McLean. Clips it back towards the penalty spot. Header. Ronaldo gets the record. 1-1. Portugal are back on level terms. Great play, Gonzalo Guedes down the right-hand side. And there was Cristiano Ronaldo. 110 international goals. A record international tally. Ronaldo has done it level on terms. A minute and however much we've got left to play as well. Will Portugal find a winner? It'll be so hard luck on Ireland, though, you have to say. They defended ever so well. Great ball in. McLean maybe doesn't do enough. Ronaldo, as we've seen so many times in the past, hangs there. 7 yards up. Nods it down into the ground. The goalkeeper diving to his left-hand side can do little about it. And it is very much game on for the closing minutes of the match in Faro. Yeah, Gonzalo Guedes, the 5th and final sub for Portugal. Great ball in. The goalkeeper agonisingly got a couple of fingers on it. It wasn't enough, though. Ronaldo gets the record, but at the other end, it's McLean into the box. He's got men with him. Goes for goal himself. Saved by Patricio. Into the side net, and it'll be a corner kick. Looks like the Republic have made a change too. Looks like, is it James Collins? Yes, number 19 has come on for the Republic. I'm guessing for Adam Ida, who played really well, worked so hard. Collins wanted it centred. Well, there's an option as well at the back. Yeah, Jason Malumbi's also come on. So a few changes. He'll take this corner kick as well. Can Ireland strike back? It was from a corner kick that they got their goal. The game in the lead for so long in this game. 2 hands up, usually back post. There's a deep ball in. This time Ruben Diaz gets the header, and then Cullen on the edge of the box. There was a foul on Pepe in amongst all that. Blasted over the bar. into stoppage time. Seeing that stat again. Cristiano Ronaldo 110, Ali Dyer 109. Ronaldo has the record on his own. 5 minutes have been added on. 4 of those remain. Portugal, you imagine you're going to see a lot of the ball in this time. McGrath was the man who went off for Malumbi. Ruben Diaz back to João Moutinho. Yes, it was Adam Ida replaced by James Collins. Ruben Diaz again. Moutinho. Everyone by Rui Patricio in the Republic's half now. Point takes Portugal back. Top of the group. They want more though. Guedes cuts on his left foot. Back to Jota. The ball was a bobbling one. And as he swiveled, hit it. It was always going to be difficult lasting it over the bar. Guedes looks to the sky. And Santos, I would say, is relieved the coach, but he won't show it. And he'll still be hoping there might be something more from his side from this game. Bazanu clears high and long, looking for Collins. Pepe wins it ahead of the Island man. Nuno Mendes skillfully takes it away from Malumbi, but has to go inside. Moutinho away from McLean, and now Bernardo. Manchester City midfielder. Give it to his club colleague, Ruben Diaz. Diaz looking for a forward ball, finds Nuno Mendes. João Mario wants it, but Cristiano Ronaldo has it. Drives in from the left edge of the box. Not quite sure what he was doing there, but he's going to get a result because Omar David could only fire it straight at João Mario, who will take this corner kick. An in-swinger with his right foot. Diaz is up, Ronaldo's there. Pepe will be involved too. Bazanu, no one's marking him until Guedes tries to make a nuisance of himself. João Mario, curling ball towards the back post. Bodies have gone down. Guedes gets it at the back post himself. Plays it off Matt Doherty. And Doherty does enough to play out for a throw rather than a corner kick. Frantic times for the Republic. The Independent Off-Tube Studio commentary deep in stoppage time. Portugal and the Republic of Ireland won. The referee pointing to his earpiece. We're seeing it again. There's a push and a shove. We didn't even get to see the replay because they were happy nothing untoward had gone on. Into the Ireland box towards Pepe by Bernardo. Headed away by an Ireland defender. Bernardo again has it. Back to João Mario. Whips the ball in. It hits the first man. Cristiano Ronaldo, edge of the box. He dinks in towards the back post. It was Andre Silva who was there, but the excellent John Egan gets the header away. Gonzalo Guedes again. Jota's wide. Back to João Mario on the edge of the box. Heavy touch. Shot comes in. Skids, deflects, everything, but goes into the goal. It's a save. Comfortable one for Gavin Bazanu, who gleefully just rolls forward. Takes it into his chest. Like I say, it deflected off a couple of players, skidded off the ground and into the hands of the goalkeeper. He showed good technique, body behind the ball, then smashes it clear into the Portuguese half. Ruben Diaz has it for Portugal. 20 seconds or so of the 5 added on, still to be played. Gonzalo Guedes brings it forward. Pepe's playing up front now. Guedes still going. Rises challenge of Josh Cullen. Then helps it wide to Diego Jota. Bernardo takes over. Now Moutinho. Crossing chance for the Wolves man. No, he goes square in between Nuno and Ruben Diaz. That was a poor ball by Moutinho. Forcing Portugal back. And that might be it for the Seleção. Will he have one last chance to put the ball into the box? Bernardo has it. 40 yards from goal wide on the right-hand side. Mario's made a good run outright. Cuts it back. Hendricks there on the penalty spot to cut it out. Only to João Mario. Ball into the box. Ronaldo gets the winner! Portugal have won 2-1 deep in stoppage time. He may have missed a penalty kick, but he's got both goals as his side have got maintained their fine start to Group A. Heartache for the Republic of Ireland. It really isn't fair. They've been excellent this evening, but somehow, some way, it looks like Cristiano Ronaldo is going to guide Portugal to victory. Second goal, scored his first after 89 minutes. Now deep in stoppage time. There can't be much more to play. Ronaldo going away from goal, shirt off. He'll get a yellow card for that. He won't care though, will he? Wow, Portugal have been frustrated all evening. Oh, it's so harsh on the Republic. But Ronaldo has done it on his big night. The record breaker, the record maker now, 111 goals. The yellow card's coming out. He lifts his shirt, shows it to the supporters. And distraught, I would say, the Ireland team are. It looks like they're going to start the campaign or continue their pointless start to the campaign. Lost all 3 games so far. Huge match against Azerbaijan on Saturday. It's at João Mario with the cross. Ronaldo's onside. He goes round the back of Seamus Coleman and nods it into, it hits the seam of the net. Again, it's a hanging header. Hits the seam of the net. No chance for Bazardo. Into the 7th minute of stoppage time. And that's it. The game has been called. Cristiano Ronaldo, he missed a penalty in the first half. The Republic held on for so long. However, Stephen Kenny distraught, as you'd imagine. His side have been hit by 2 late goals from Cristiano Ronaldo. It's finished. Portugal 2, the Republic of Ireland 1.
Our next football commentary match is getting ever nearer, so why not take the opportunity of having a bet on the match? Whether you're interested in betting on the match result, the first player to score, the last scorer, correct score, double result, total goals market, handicap betting, or any other of our exciting markets, it's fun to be involved. Don't forget, when the match kicks off, you can sit back and enjoy superb independent studio commentary while also enjoying our in-play betting opportunities. Good luck! Our next football commentary match is getting ever nearer, so why not take the